Back here at Evergreen for the Scratch Division title match. The first JBT event of the 2020s, and this is going to be a rising star of the 2020s. I guarantee you, top seed Duke Knudsen. Doubled in the first two shots, leave a nice shot with the 4-pin there, bowling on a really, really difficult pattern today. Duke, 13 years old, the top seed. And look at that, one of my favorite little blips of Brunswick scoring. He's got 31 in the first. Strike, strike 9. Tyler, you're giving 2 pins. You need to win by 3.
Going back to handicap, I thought I got out of there. Sure.
Nice job covering this. I remember years ago, the first time we ever saw that, the whole tournament stopped and took pictures of the screen. Just a blip in the scoring. It's 49 through 2. He's got a 21-pin lead over a red-hot Tyler Coates, who's been tearing up the tour this year, but looks to have his hands full in this match. This is a name you're going to see an awful lot of. Look at the stank he puts on that ball. But we have conversely seen a ton of 210s today. There's just no obvious place to play in the lane. Duke and a few others have been pretty far outside and relatively straight. Tyler's a little left of that.
I basically went.
But good shots seem to 210, and if you pull it a little left in that, you hit the 4-pin in the face. So just no margin for error. Minus 150 cut. He takes the pin. That's probably the smart move. 76 through 4. While Duke is the name of the near future, this is a name of the now. Tyler Coates finished top 8 at main event this year. Dabbles in adult tournaments when he's not bowling youth tournaments, and has great success in those as well. Says he's made a big leap in the last couple practice balls, and now here in the step ladder finals as well. See at a much further left laydown point, but still roughly the same break point, and still roughly the same confusion. After 7 hours of bowling, we're still trying to figure out how to play this pattern. How hard was this pattern? I'll tell you how hard. This guy's hair was completely flat at the start of the day.
It was like really
and it just, halfway through the match, he whiffed another spare and it just went, and there he is.
It was easy to hit pocket. That's what. It was easy to hit pocket.
How hard were they? Coates needs to focus on the bowling, not on my talking, and he doesn't have to make the spare. He only trails by 8 through 4 frames as a result. Good turnout on a winter's day here in the convergence zone of Puget Sound region. Thanks so much to Jason and the whole team here at Evergreen for having us. It makes it super easy. So hey, when do you want to bowl? Here's my bowling alley. Tell me when you're done. That's what we like. This is a rare treat. 2 bowlers with their thumb in it in a title match.
That is very true.
Real nice styles out of both crankers. That ball he got to hook stop, and he's happy to see that reaction, I guarantee you. Because a lot of times miss lefts will go way runaway Brooklyn is the best possible result. That time he got that ball to hold up right at the 1-3. That's a good sign for him right there. Duke was at or near the top of the leaderboard all day long, minus 12 through 5. That was good for second place. 220, 230 to open up the semifinals. Consolidated a lead that he could not let go of. See, much faster, harder, and straighter. Barely enough time to switch to the lefty follow-through before the runaway 5-pin. He's made that work for most of the day. I think that's a really small margin for error. It's a credit to him that he must be really making good shots and filling frames to get that ball to work from there. Problem with the 5. They're like a faster, younger, crankier version of his namesake Norm. Just trying to take a lot of the lane out of play and just kind of jam it in the track area. I feel like he's got about a board and a half to hit. If he can hit it, great. If not, advantage Tyler. We'll see. What's that? Absolutely, no question. You don't get 100 up on this without doing so. Did you hear that ball rumble? Does he do that a lot? It must have come out of that funny for that ball to have tracked over the holes there. No chance for it to grab on whatever back end is there. Makeable spare though. He'll fall behind if he doesn't convert, however. Up very fast at it. Wow. Tries the Baldassar method and instead only gets 2. You need to change the score if you know how. Do you know how to change score? Oh, well, great. What good are you? Evergreen employee, big hair to the rescue. This match is going to go by very fast for Knudsen. He's got, plenty of experience. It's not a completely new thing to him, but JBT title matches are a creature which everyone has to get used to. Yeah. Tyler strikes here. That match is going to start to scream by on him. Coach knows how to pounce. Captures that double, and all of a sudden a big lead.
I think if I went ice skating, I'd be fine with learning how to ice skate here.
Would you focus?
What?
There's such a thing as too comfortable on camera. Sitting there. Our tour rolls on to Salem, Oregon in February for the Pac Northwest. Let's put a hammerlock on the match right here. Even further left. Wow, that's a whole new place on the lane that he found. When he got his ball to hook stop on 5 the frame before, he found something new and dialed it in on that shot, and look out. All of a sudden, Knudsen in trouble. If you're watching this from afar and it sounds like a familiar name or face, he made the Junior Gold Finals over the summer. That was a treat. I feel like a much smaller margin for error. We'll see if he makes a big leap. He can play anywhere on the lane. See if he tries to mimic what Tyler's found, or if he just sticks, if he just dances with what brung him there, as they say. No problem with the 3-pin. He's got another game of bowling no matter what. As Bradley Baldassar waits in the wings, they'll play the U17 game. Bradley got his big chance today to make his on-microphone speech, and I barely got a squeak out of him. Very disappointed. Look out. That's Duke's next opponent. We use it. Duke! You're fine, don't worry, but you're fine. No, you're fine, don't worry about it. You're fine. He doesn't know anything. You're fine. You owe everybody here a Patron, but you're fine.
Right?
See what happens. You just got to focus and not worry about stuff like that. Maybe I've had too much of it. Got a whole vending machine. Alright, he's got the spare. He's still got time in this match, 197 max, but he's going to need help from Tyler already. And he's got his team sort of over to my right, and he just whispered to them, I don't know what to do, I'm lost. It's that, you may. It's that, what was the Sam Darnold thing earlier in the year, I'm seeing ghosts here. Saying it's not hooking at all in the spot where you expected it to hook. So when you try and get around it, it goes left. I really think that he's just been making excellent shots all day long and creating room where there wasn't room, and now there's just nowhere to put it. These lanes are often, they're already tough enough because of the patterns we put out, but I think they get tougher because they bowl so many games on it without re-oils. You got the handicappers going on top of it. The adjusting is tougher here than in many other places. This may be the slowest that Tyler's been able to throw it all day long too. He's really, even though it's a 610, it was a trusting shot that he now trusts the ball not to jump. If he marks the rest of the way, he can't lose. Anything else, and things are going to happen. Good form, almost that semi-backup ball at the 6'10", avoids the chops that way. 2 frames away from yet another win. He and Daniel Hong played a great match in main event in this finals. They were both jawing it up with the right kind of spirit to it. Hong won that match. That's the last thing on Tyler's mind right now. Phil Frames win tournament. Look out. Oh, jump, do something, kick, cuss, say nasty words. Don't do any of that. The pin tilts 7 degrees, it's supposed to fall. I think that was a good 6 1/4 right there. Did not drop. Duke's still breathing. There is no gimme mark on the lane. And it's going to be up to Knudsen to come up with some strikes, which he did in the first and second and hasn't done since I turned the camera on. First things first, convert this 9-pin. He's got it. Sure. Well, let's see. Let's see if he changes anything, or it's such a difficult thing to change everything you're doing in the 9th frame of the title match. It's like not. He's just going to try and pure it. Come on, 4-pin. Yep. No commentary needed there. Did you discuss changing? So hard to do after 8 games have been working well. Listen, if Duke decides to stick with this game and stick with us, his title count will be, I'll say double digits. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to win double digits up here in the Northwest. You don't get quite as many opportunities. All the other conferences a little further away, but that doesn't mean squat to him right now, because all he wants to do is win 1. That time will come sooner rather than later, but it does not appear to be in the next couple minutes, I'm afraid. That's the ball change he had wanted to, and that doesn't look right either. We saw a lot of people all day long get a look and shoot 2-0, 2-10 and say, oh yeah, I got it, and shoot 108 the next game. It's very easy to lose what you find. Much like the Seahawks. And now for a shot that I almost guarantee you is going to strike. I give you the fill ball of a losing match. Strike rate in this scenario is near 100%, right? All right, 99.9. Understandable frustration from Duke and elation from Coates. He's going to have to regroup for U17. All right, show off. Make that one.
All right.
With only 1 ball.
1 ball?
Yes, not 2 balls. Yeah. All right, JBT boys and parents, in the scratch division, your runner-up today. He's going to get that win soon. I know it's tough on him now. Give him a nice hand to Knudsen. And your scratch division champ continues his season-long roll. It's his 8th career JBT title. Tyler Coates. Duke, I have fantastic news for you. You get another game of bowling, courtesy of Bradley. That's our U17 title match. We'll do it on 3 and 4 to wrap up the day.
I'm not going to break it, Rob. I'll take it. You also have another.
Brad, 2 balls in each lane.
2 balls in each lane. Duke, I believe in you. I believe in you.
Duke? This? Your plate? And your towel? Thank you, honey. Have a good night.
Jeff, you guys are done in 5 minutes. Yes, sir. Okay, so he's just going to roll 7. Absolutely.
Whatever you want. You know, 3 and 4 really throw them for a loop. I don't know. Probably, if we're putting out house, they'll love it. They're going to pay you to do it. So there you go. Have you ever used this?
He needs to
And I think it's a little more solace in him having another game to work. It's making really
You know what's even
that's a little no one is that.
Oh, yeah, I'm in.
Tyler, just let me know when you're ready to go. The last thing I do is do that picture.
Yes, sir.
Green floor is better than 26. Like I was saying, all day it's the only brand that's not that tough. The only one. It's only brand that's not that tough. Any sort of hammer. Just green floors.
Maybe. Probably.
Sheet.
Hopefully.
Order form for 300 grand.
Is the JBT in Salem? Oh, God, I hope so.
That's about it.
Assuming neither of us get a cat. Oh, yeah, even if.
Yeah, drove up for second order.
I'll be all over.
You gotta get me better at slow wheeling. Dude, my ball speed is naturally like 16 miles an hour, alright?
So it's not like it's like super expensive.
But at the time,
At the time, we couldn't.
I hear you.
It's not really.
Tyler's slow wheel coats. I'm here.
So can you get it though anytime?
I'm just gonna wait till I'm gonna do it. Because I think you need to. I think, yeah. You get your first one. Your first one free, and then you can't order another one. So you want to all spend like a few $100s on it.
Can he order
Yeah, it's a website.
when he's done? Still available for you?
Because I know the youth rings are different.
Am I still recording?
Yeah, but you don't